Hello everyone and welcome. So excited that the day has finally come and that you're all here. So looking forward to sharing some tidbits of information with you. So most of you have first seen me on LinkedIn. I think you've all probably seen me on LinkedIn many times. So I really wanted to kind of walk you through not only building a personal brand online, but building a personal brand that you can use to really reach your career goals as well as life goals. I know that many of you have your own businesses. Some of you are consultants, some of you are employees at FMCG companies. So no matter what your role actually is, I think it's very important to build your personal brand to achieve those life goals. So my first question is, how did someone like yourself end up here? So most of you are great leaders and passionate about mentorship. You've worked for some of the biggest companies in FMCG. And spending your time to come here and learn about many different aspects is something that you find very valuable. Most of you have lived and worked in multiple markets as well. And myself, I'm from Mandeville, Louisiana. Some of you may know that. My father is a basketball coach and my mother is a dental assistant. And how did I go about building that brand? So the reason why you're all here today is because of the personal brand that I've built over the years. So what I'd like to share with you today is how you can build your personal brand that really empowers your life goals. So step one for me, which is the hardest step in my opinion, is really to know what you want to be known for. So when I was starting my career, I thought, what I really want to share is who I am, where I've come from, what's my background, and what's really important to me. So I tried to write about things that were authentic and be my authentic self. So I wrote many articles, one of them which is the 8 reasons why the resignation of 2 team members, why 2 team members resigned, and really trying to be my authentic self. I think it's important to also admit and share your failures, your vulnerabilities, and really to share what's important to you that you think other people can also learn from. So very important is don't pretend to be someone that you're not. Be your authentic self. Define what you want to be known for and think about, who do you want to be and what kind of things do you want to share. Step 2 would be that the company you work for is a tool. It's not your brand. So most of you work for large blue chip multinationals, FMCG companies, and that brand that you work for is definitely part of your personal brand, but it should be used as a tool to help you really promote your own personal brand. Many of you may know Miranda Prinz. She was actually at the dinner yesterday evening. I think Miranda Prinz is a fantastic example of someone who has really built her personal brand very well. Miranda is a diversity advocate as well, and no matter where Miranda works, Miranda takes her personal brand with her. And when companies hire Miranda, they know that they're hiring as well the things that she's passionate about and the things that she really cares about. So remember, you are more than your job title. So you need to carry that brand, build that brand, and go forward with that brand that represents who you are and what you want to represent. So step 3 is content is king. So you want to really think about how you're going to represent yourself. Is it going to be through speaking at face-to-face events, writing articles, participating in podcasts, writing a book, posting on social media? But the most important thing is to always be yourself. So one pro tip that I would like to share is that I'm not the best writer, I can say, but I really wanted to get my voice out there and share what I had to say. So I've actually been using a ghostwriter to help me with my writing. I'm defining all the topics that I'd like to speak about, defining as well all of the research and how I want to go about it, and using those tools to really get my voice out there and be able to speak about what I think is important. So, as we all know, many people spend a lot of time online. The average person spends 6 hours and 40 minutes a day online. So as important as building your personal brand offline, it's super important to also build your personal brand online. And digital is the easiest, fastest, and cheapest way to get your voice out there. So it doesn't really matter where you are, if it's LinkedIn, TikTok, X, but it is a useful way to really put your brand out there. I would like you all later today to Google yourself and see what comes up. Because whatever comes up when you Google yourself is your personal brand. If you find outdated information, then that's your personal brand. So I think it's important when you're thinking about building your personal brand to have things up to date and to have things that really represent you, whether it be pictures, articles, podcasts, videos, etc. And also very important is when you Google yourself, can people find anything about you personally? Or is it only about your career and your career achievements? But is there anything in there about you, yourself, where you're from, your family? Of course, you don't need to share everything about your private life, but I do think it's important that people can find information and get to know you personally as well as professionally. So yes, I believe that in today's world, it's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission. I think a lot of people may have a hesitation to posting online because maybe the post goes viral or maybe they get a negative reaction. But I can tell you after many years on LinkedIn, it's very, very difficult for a post to go viral. It's a lot easier that you make a post that you think is amazing and maybe no one likes it. So I think it's better to go for it and really use the internet to get your message out there. By using the internet to get your message out there, you can create your own narrative. You're not waiting for other people to create a narrative for you. So, does anyone remember how Kim Kardashian originally came onto the scene and how everyone first knew about Kim Kardashian? Yes. So, she had a scandalous video that was leaked on the internet, and that's how Kim Kardashian originally started to become famous. But Kim Kardashian is a great example of someone who has been able to build a global personal brand as well as build multi-billion-dollar brands herself. So what I want to say here as well is your errors might even become your successes, and in the end, that's part of her story and her journey, and she was able to really build something amazing out of something that started not so great. So yes, just to summarize, in step one, really identify, what you want to be known for. Also, how you want to be seen, how you want to distribute that content, whether online, offline, whatever it may be. Content is king, so think about what you're going to create. What articles are you going to create? Are you going to write a book? What do you really want to share about yourself? But make sure you're creating your own content for yourself. Try on the internet, go to the internet, express yourself, and that the world forgets quickly. So even if you're a bit intimidated about making some mistakes, don't be, because the average post lasts for around 24 hours. So all of the work that I've been doing over the years has led me to today, which is creating the LS Elevate Forum. And all of the ideas that I've shared, my passions, my videos, have all led me to get all of you here today. And I'm super, super thankful for that. And LS Elevate is a key program for Ellis International and for me personally. So in my opinion, even when it seems like a lot of work, it's definitely worth it. So I'd like us all to play a game today, immediately now after this session. So I'd like you all to get a bit out of your comfort zone and make a post on LinkedIn about why you're here today. And the person that gets the most likes will win a prize at the end of the day. So this is a competition, everyone. Get yourselves ready. I'm going to help you out a little bit and give you some tips that really work, that I think work very well. Making bold statements works very well. Of course, be authentic. So that whatever reason why you're actually here today, state that. That will definitely work. If you can share a short story, that's amazing. I know many of you here today are mentors in the mentorship program and probably have amazing stories about your mentee, or even sharing a story of a mentor that meant something to you in your career. Showing gratitude works very well. If you can do a post about thanking someone in your career and your life. Yes, selfies and pictures with animals definitely work. I don't have any animals here, but if you have one on your phone, that would be a good idea. And content that triggers conversation. So if you can post something that of course gets comments and people start commenting and joining the conversation, you'll definitely have more reach. So good luck, everyone. I'm going to leave you to the challenge, and we'll be checking in at lunch and at the afternoon networking break to see who's in the lead.
But is it likes or is it impressions? Because that's all.
No, likes. Because that's the only thing that my team.
Good question.
Yes. Yeah, because, well, we may ask someone, but my team, the only thing that my team can see are likes. Only you would see the impression, so that's why we're going with likes. But I know the better thing would be impressions, but today we're going with likes. So now you know, maybe the animal is the best idea if you need to go for likes, you know? So think about it, yes, it's likes. All right, well, we're done now. I think everyone's avoiding their post, so don't forget. Post to go up now. Good luck. You have even more ideas. So yes, we'll be announcing the winner at 5 p.m. today. So good luck.